Hello and welcome to day 3 of finding our routine again and getting our important work done. I'm so proud of you. We have reached the halfway point today. Let's get cracking. So as usual, we're going to kick off with a bit of cleansing of our workspace. Then we're going to do some grounding. We're going to pull a tarot to find out what energy is supporting us today. We're going to set some intentions of what we would like to achieve today. Then we're going to work alongside each other in silence before we come back together and do a little goodbye. And then I shall send you off into the rest of your day and see you for day 4 tomorrow. Okay, in terms of cleansing your space, today see if you can tidy up little bits that are on your desk that don't really quite belong there. Maybe there are things that need to be fixed, repaired or mended. Maybe they need to be put away properly. So just like a little catch up of, getting rid of that invisible to-do list that is looking at you every time you're sitting down at your desk to work. So do that, or just a little quick tidy or clear up, clean even, if that feels better to you, because you haven't got any silent to-do list items out and about. I'm going to light a candle now. So go ahead and do that as well. That helps with cleansing the energy in the space as well. And it sets an intention to, doing what we're doing with purpose here. To have a good work session. Got a little bit of, from mail where my dress is on there and whatnot, so I'm just going to do my own kind of, manual shredding here as my way of cleansing my space and also eliminating anything that I just put there ages ago because I couldn't be bothered to do it straight away. But really it only takes a couple of minutes. I do find it so much easier to get down and do my work if I've spent that little bit of time beforehand to prep my space, to cleanse it, to just start from a clean slate. And, of course, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just about that gesture that we are sending out to the universe that we mean business. And while you're doing this, you could start to think about your intentions. What would you like to achieve today? Are there perhaps any kind of little tasks that take a little bit longer than just a couple of minutes and that you have just put off therefore? Maybe you need to respond to some emails and it's not just a straightforward thing. Or maybe it's some kind of admin that you need to do. Yeah, maybe that's something that you can integrate into today's work session a little bit. So satisfying cutting this up. So yeah, a bit of a longer cleansing session today, but I think that's all right. If you started off on Monday, then today should be Wednesday, Mercury day for you. Good day for communication, for sending out emails, for reaching out to people, maybe getting back to people that you have haven't had the time yet to do. So yeah. Almost there. And next we're going to go into our grounding exercise. So, okay. Find a comfortable place to sit at your desk. Make sure that both of the soles of your feet are touching the ground. Raise your spine and let's shake it out first of all. Some stretches to one side and the other. Shoulder rolls. Change directions. Let's do this one again. So lift your shoulders up to your ears and release. Okay, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Let's inhale positive energy and motivation and drive. And let's exhale any sort of lethargic feeling or tension. Another big inhale and exhale through the mouth. Okay. Let's pull the tarot card. Mystic Mondays deck, as always. I do have other ones, but I think this one is nice for work-related stuff. I always find it good for that. So what is supporting us today? What is supporting us today? I am going to draw my turquoise today. Great gemstone for communication. And also my lapis lazuli. So beautiful. Really good for any kind of third eye stuff. So visualizing things, visualizing your future, getting in touch with your creative vision. And with what you want your day-to-day to actually look like in an ideal world where you're getting a lot of things done for your project. Okay. What is supporting us today? Justice. This card is Libra. That's what it represents. Balance is what comes up here. Yeah, and I think that really relates to what I was just saying in terms of, you know, this one here. Having like a good work-life balance. And yeah, I mean, what we're doing here today, or within this challenge, is obviously to kickstart and to reset our work mode and to get things done again. But, so we could be seeing it on the one hand, and that would not be so helpful, as like a bit of a crash diet, you know, if you use that analogy, then what happens after those 5 days? You know, with that kind of attitude, like, oh, I really just want to, you know, use these 5 days and that's kind of all of it, then yeah, that's not really gonna be that productive or sustainable for you either. But if we're doing things in a way where we are really acknowledging our needs to also rest and to have that balance of work and productivity, but also play, but also rest. And if we're able to establish that within this crash course 5-day kind of thing, then we can continue to keep going eternally, you know. Yeah. So I think, yeah, it is about finding that balance, and maybe using these time slots in these 5 days is really all you're going to be doing at your desk. Maybe there's not so much extra work you're going to be able to actually get done, but that doesn't matter if you're also fulfilling the other elements of things that actually need to get done in the house, family, as well as a bit of me time, as well as a bit of play time. Then that is a really sustainable way to do things, and maybe we can connect that to our vision. You know, who says that in order to get to fulfill and manifest our vision, we need to burn ourselves out? Wouldn't it be much more useful to now, within this 5-day challenge, establish a routine that feels really good to you and that feels sustainable to you, in the sense that, yeah, you could carry on with this, you know? That's kind of where I was going with that. I hope that came across. Okay, I love that for us so much, so I'm going to put that here. Let's set some intentions then. Think about what you would like to do today. A little tiny list. If there's 3 things rather than 2 or 1, then I would say maybe try and use a timer so that you don't end up spending all the time on like one task and like leaving the important bits off to last, and then potentially not, you know, running out of time. Yeah, write maybe a couple of things down that you would like to do today, and keep an eye on the watch. You already have the timestamp, of course, I don't, but I'm going to be doing my 1 page of journaling, and then I'm going to be carrying on with the work that I started on day 1, continued on day 2, just a little bit, and then I'm going to tackle 1 task that I've sort of been putting off for a few weeks now, and that takes a little bit longer, but I kind of want to make the first step to it. I don't expect myself to complete all of it today, but just, you know, those 5-10 minutes to just kick things off, and then I can come back to it on day 4. That's my idea. So, okay, let's get cracking. I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. You can do this. And let's have a really, really productive session. Speak to you in a moment. Excuse me. think we'll leave it at that for today. A little bit longer than the other 2 days. I could have kept going, honestly, and yeah, if you feel like you want to keep going, then by all means do that. I didn't announce it, I forgot to, but yeah, shamelessly did a bit of a manicure, although just, you know, one hand at a time. Yeah, I speak to other mums about this, and they're always like, where do you find the time to do your nails? It's when I'm at my desk, because I can just do one hand, wait for it to dry, then do the other, you know, yeah, just put it into work time. I hope you had a really productive session. Let's honor everything that you have achieved today. Make sure you also check in with yourself, allow yourself to rest a little bit, tell yourself well done for what you've done. Even if you couldn't complete something, you still made a major dent into your work, into your project. So I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you for showing up. Thank yourself for it as well, because I think it's amazing. Well done. And I shall see you on day 4 with our penultimate session together as part of this 5-day challenge. Lots of love to you. Bye.